Good evening. I'm Stacey Amos for News Channel 8, and these are the top stories we have for you tonight. St. Croix teachers are laid off, killer dogs on the loose again, and an update on the Make Your Own commercial contest. These stories and more are up next for you on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, some St. Croix teachers were sent home yesterday. St. Croix Federation of Teachers President James Howell responds to the layoffs.
Several of our members yesterday were called out of class from teaching and called to the office. And when they got to the office, they met the Commissioner of Education, the Superintendent, and the Director of Human Resources, and were asked to sign a letter. In some instances, after the individuals did not sign the letter, after they signed the letter, they were told to turn in their keys, their computers, and asked to leave the campus immediately. The letter said that they were dismissed and that they were administrative leave until the 9th of March. So they were told to leave the campus immediately.
In other news, prize-winning livestock were attacked overnight by killer dogs on St. Croix. News Channel 8's Wes Small files this report.
Thank you very much, Stacy. A very disturbing scene here, and I'm here with Dr. Disha Burt. We're near Botanical Gardens. Doc, before we get started, what is this area called?
This is called the Frandan Farms.
Right, Frandan
It's in St. George.
Yes, we have a horrible situation. His prize-winning sheep and goat were attacked last night by killer dogs in the area. We're going to get right to that. Dr. Disha Burt, a well-noted doctor, of course, for many years here in St. Croix, but a lot of people probably don't know that he is a goat rancher, as it has right here on his hat. Yeah. A very sad day. We have a doctor suturing up goats right now as we speak, saving their lives from the Department of Agriculture. We urge you, if you have small children or if you are queasy, please turn away for the next few seconds as we are showing you devastating damage that happened to his prize-winning stock overnight at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. Look at that, the violence that goat went through. What happened, Doc?
Well, around 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning, 3 dogs came in here. Unfortunately, the man who lives here, his dog was barking and alerted him, and he came in here, and these dogs had already killed a few and badly damaged, and the dogs attacked him, and so he went after the dogs. But one, the first they killed, she's in the pen there, won a prize last year at the fair, and she was scheduled to go off island. She was bought by some off island people.
Wow.
And then, in fact, her full brother won first prize at the fair this past week, you know. So they all classy goats, very expensive.
How did they get in here? Because I see a lot of barbed wire and it's pretty high.
They climbed the fence.
Through the barbed wire?
Well, this is the fence, sheep wire to the small animal wire. They climbed over here too, you see. And
what do they do with that? Why do they do it? Do they feed on the goats?
No. They never.
They're just violent.
Just violent.
Why? Is that how they were trained?
No. It's a game, and they're not wild dogs or feral dogs. They belong to people. In fact, it looked like these 3 all came from the same person. You know.
You have an idea where they come from, don't you?
Somewhere here in the St. George area.
Well, on that note, I know that's kind of macabre, but. Are these goats going to be eaten now, the dead ones, or what's going to happen to them? Just going to bury them?
In fact, we have a backhoe should come soon and dig a hole and just bury them, you know.
Well, they're like your family, aren't they?
Yes, and these goats we don't sell for slaughter anyway. They're all for breeding purpose.
For breeding, yeah.
We have sent goats to St. Martin, St. Kitts, Nevis.
Are you going to build a bigger fence now, Doc?
Well, see, in here, we have a different type of fence.
Yeah, that's why that goat's still living.
Yeah, and with her kids, she has 2 young kids there, you know.
Look, the goat kind of thinks something's going on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of peeping out there saying, where's my buddies? What's wrong with them?
Yeah.
All right, well,
And
Doc, we're not going to keep you. I'm Wes Small at Frandom Farms for News Channel 8.
And with all the beautiful weather we've been having lately, we would have all been looking forward to the annual St. Croix Regatta scheduled for next month. But unfortunately, this highly anticipated event has been canceled for the first time ever. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story straight from the St. Croix Yacht Club.
Yes, Stacy, it is a beautiful day, and it's just wonderful here at the St. Croix Yacht Club, all the way out on the east end, surrounded by coconut trees in the back, and look behind the beautiful sea. Wonderful people having a great time. We're going to take some weather shots from here for today to exploit the beautiful virginity of this place. Matthew Tove is the general manager of the St. Croix Yacht Club. He's been here since August at least. And for the first time in this reporter's career, I've been here going on 3 decades, I can't remember St. Croix not having the St. Croix Regatta. Unbelievable news. Matthew, what happened? This is such a beautiful place for fireworks and regattas. Why no St. Croix Regatta?
Well, Wes, it's a fair question. I was a member of the committee that was formed to look at the regatta. I came in when I came on board at the yacht club in August. They were well into the planning stage, and at that point, they were still on the hunt for some sponsors. It was a tough economic year. We had lost hospice, the local hospice organization, as our partner at the last minute, the 11th hour. So we were already in a regroup mode with the regatta and still trying to uncover sponsors. When the news of Hovenza hit in January, that pretty much sealed the fate of 2012 as a transitional year for this regatta. So the committee deliberated long and hard for about a week over the decision. Each member of the committee took the devil's advocate position at least once, and collectively they arrived at a decision that there was too much of a financial risk given the economic climate of not being able to find a sponsor and the financial exposure to the club, to put the club, the yacht club, in a financial risk to hold an event that we didn't have any sponsorship for, and at that time also we had very few boats signed up, which we also attributed to the economic climate of this year.
Wow. Almost like the Hovenza pullout. Then it was not really one reason, it was a myriad.
It was a collective effect of the economic climate, and then Hovenza pretty much just sealed the deal. And again, it was a prudent decision, we think, on a financial basis. I must point out, though, that the committee is functioning as a steering committee looking to already plan the event for 2013, because our hope is to make this an island-wide event, to be inclusive of the community and involve other organizations with the community reach out, so that we have casting a wide net so that other organizations can participate in this event next year. And we are, by the way, still looking for sponsors. So it's a flagship opportunity for some corporate citizen here on St. Croix to become a highly visible partner in this event for 2013.
How can they contact you, Matt?
My number here is 773-9531, or my cell phone is 220-1188.
All right. And when was that regatta supposed to take off?
The weekend of March 10th.
All right. And I know you can't speak for St. Thomas and St. John, but St. Thomas Regatta, they're still going. Huh?
They're still going. Of course, they have an international sponsor for that event, and Rolex, that makes all the difference in the world. And as I said earlier, we're still on the hunt for our own so that we can come back even stronger next year. Shout out to our folks in St. Thomas and Puerto Rico, especially. We've had some very sympathetic calls from folks who understand the conditions under which we had to make this tough decision, and they've already said that they look forward to seeing us next year.
I'm Wes Small from the St. Croix Yacht Club. Back to you, Stacy, at the desk on News Channel 8.
We really hope that we get to have the regatta again next year. Now it's that time of year again, time for the annual Math Counts contest. Here are the winners.
Third place goes to Church of God Academy. Second place goes to Elena Christian Junior High School. And our top team that will represent St. Croix in the state Math Counts competition that will be held here in St. Croix next month, March 28th, goes to the Country Day School. Sierra Van Allen from Country Day School. And the countdown champ goes to Ethan Dean, Country Day School. As we get closer to March 29th for the state competition, Country Day School will represent St. Croix, and the team members are DiPercio, Dean Van Allen, and I'm sorry I didn't put down the fourth team member, and Brian. Along with the team members, these are the top 6 individuals that will compete in March. That is Tahira Guzman from Good Hope School, Hannah Elser from Manor School, Hazel Acosta, Country Day School, Andrew Peacock, Country Day School, Dante Harris, Elena Christian Junior High School, and our 6th individual would be Amira Mustafa, Elena Christian Junior High School. This year we cut down the countdown round to 8 so that it could be fast and not be here till 3 o'clock. But we did have all the standings of the students, so I knew who were the top 6 that will be advancing to the state competition. Good luck.
We congratulate all those winners. And we'd like to thank Earl Morris for providing us with that footage. When we come back, you've seen what bad dogs can do, but now we'll show you what good dogs can do. The St. Croix Canine Police Corps has a new soldier, and his name is Luca.
Thank you very much, Stacy. We are at Patrick Sweeney headquarters, where we're just wrapping up a wonderful canine demonstration I'm going to take you to. Officer Polion, Police Chief Hal. We have some handlers here for special training for these dogs. Most of these dogs are between the ages of 1 and 3. Most of these dogs are imported, as you can see here. What a wonderful event that you're going to be treated to. These dogs are phenomenal. They're miraculous, and they're saving our lives on a daily basis. You're going to see several types of exercises.
What you're seeing now is the dog is doing a detailed search of the area to make sure he passes nothing. These dog nose, their nose is 10 times greater than a human, okay? That is an indication to that dog to indicate to the handler that there's something there. The handler pays the dog is rewarded. Now we will go in and we will investigate. Officer Charles, can you please investigate what's there? Marijuana. He finds cadaver, which is dead people, and he's also trained to track suspects. Right now he's doing an on-lead search of some body parts. So right now, her dog just found, and you can see Officer Roger Roberts, he's gonna pick up what we have as cadaver. That's where it was hidden. The dog went down. That's it.
You know, the reason why we're here, we have a new dog named Luca. This is our brand new canine dog, Luca. Let's see what happens with Luca here. Oh, there's Luca. There is Luca, folks. Here's Rich Clay, who's one of the handlers for Luca, the new canine, and I imagine some of our man's best friend for the Canine Corps, along with Police Chief Chris Howe. Wow, Rich, that was some demonstration. I was just telling the folks for tonight's news.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm quite the level of a handler. I'd like to be someday, but I think I'm short maybe a year or two of training. But just to be part of involved with the purchase of Luca and to see that demonstration, I'm glad I'm not those guys out there getting hit.
Chief, how does this make you feel, Mr. Clay, coming down here and seeing this demonstration?
Well, it's great, and you know, the police department can't thank Mr. Clay enough. Certainly, we had a real situation because we had a handler, but we had his dog ended up going offline, and it was only from the donation to Mr. Clay that we were able to backfill that space and get him a new dog. And as you can see from the last demonstration, he got one outstanding dog. So I'm glad I'm the police chief and not a suspect right now. And certainly, I think the message should go out to the criminal public that if you hear that police canine, "Don't move or I'll loose my dog," I strongly suggest you you take it seriously. As the public has seen today, we've got an outstanding canine unit, and I just want to once again just thank Mr. Clay for assisting us, because without the donations from Mr. Clay, we'd be down one dog right now, and also the individuals that contributed to the Saturated Patrol Fund. Certainly, they've just got some new equipment that came directly from that fund, and it's definitely necessary. So I just want to thank the public that contributed to that fund, and again, thank Mr. Clay.
A little bit goes a long way. Thank you, Mr. Clay.
My pleasure.
Well. Rich Clay, Police Chief Hal, again at Patrick Sweeney headquarters. K9 demonstration. We welcome Luca to the core. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. They are certainly amazing. And the 10,000 Helpers has received a donation in honor of fallen superstar Lisa Galabert.
It's amazing that to think that 1 in 5 Americans have mental illness. And if that were the case for cancer, we really consider it, or any other disease, an epidemic. So it's something that we have to pay attention to. And I give all the credit to 10,000 Helpers for stepping into the breach where government falls short, where families fall short, and they reach out and they're there for people who have mental illness. We need to get to the younger people so that they understand that it's not a stigma, and we need to destigmatize this. And I had the opportunity to work with Lisa 3 years ago on a campaign about destigmatizing mental illness. And it was one of the first things that we did together in terms of mental illness, and it was amazing to work with her. And she had come such a long way. When she was first diagnosed with mental illness, she didn't embrace it. But then she studied it, as Lisa does, and she embraced it with all of her energy and all of her excitement. And she wore it on her sleeve, and she was very happy to say, you know what, I'm a person with mental illness, I'm addressing it, and there's nothing wrong with it. The first check for your first peer specialist, and that's for you, and that's in memory of Lisa.
You can still do your donations and send your contribution to 10,000 Helpers of St. Croix at 301 Hospital Street, Frederiksted, VI 00840, or you may dial 340-719-2828 or call Judy Bain 277-1266.
We'll be back with an update on the Make Your Own Commercial contest. If you didn't know, we right here at News Channel 8, along with Alexis George, are hosting a Make Your Own Commercial contest on underage drinking. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small with the details.
Thanks a lot, Stacy. Alexis George, community activist, LEPC, and always looking out for the youth. And today is Alexis' turn to talk about how to make your own commercial and the ages eligible, how you could be eligible. And look at these wonderful, what do we call, iPads?
What they call them? EPADs, Wes. Yeah, the EPADs Transformer, they're made by ASUS. It's a new tablet. You know, it has fully functional. It works off of the Android network, so you can get all the Android apps on it. It's yeah, state of the art. You know, and we like this because you can actually. It comes with a docking station that you could dock right on there, and it looks just like a little laptop computer. So, you know, well, you'll have to buy the docking station separately. But these are what we're giving away to 2 lucky winners, from one from St. Croix, one from St. Thomas, for the Make Your Own commercial against underage drinking. Last year, we gave away 2. This year, we're giving away 2, one from St. Thomas, one from St. Croix. So I want to encourage everyone out there, from the various schools, those young people between the ages of 12 and 17 years old, 6th to 12th grade, to really, you know, step it up and get the information to register and make your own commercial against underage drinking. And you can win one of this, and of course we have second place winners also.
Wow, you know, that's fantastic. The guys upstairs, Raul, they made a Doritos commercial. You heard about that, right?
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
Super Bowl?
It's funny. It's funny, man.
They eating Doritos in the bathroom. Now, what type of commercials are we looking for? Of course, something that shows our culture and things like that.
Yeah, well, the main thing is that we really want to encourage young people. It is a commercial against underage drinking. We want young people to put their own message out against underage drinking.
We've seen those. They've been great.
Yes,
like
yes,
the winners last year, where
yes.
the students are sitting around, where you want to go tonight? And then the music comes up and he has to make that
Yes,
decision.
yes, yes.
Hey, I just take a fruit punch or some water, and I don't want to have dead brain cells by the time I'm 21.
Well, we really want to encourage them to do that, and content is key. We're not looking for the quality. You know, you can shoot this commercial using your cell phone. You can shoot it using your laptop.
Use your imagination.
Use your imagination. Do whatever it takes for you to get it. We're not looking for production quality. We're looking more so on content and how you deliver the message.
Your imagination, but you don't have long. You literally just have a few days, right?
They have until the 29th. For anyone who wants to register for this commercial, please, you can email me strategies2succeed@gmail.com. The word strategies, STRATEGIES, the number 2, the word succeed, SUCCEED
Come on, we can do this.
at gmail.com.
Dude, I know.
I just draw a black man. They could call 778. This is channel 8, 778-5008. You can call there also.
Ask for Akila.
Yes, Akelia, and get your information. Get it to her, your email address, and I'll send out a registration form immediately, and you will be in the contest. And remember, everyone that enters into this commercial, every youth that enters gets a free Party Sober t-shirt.
Get these e-pads, St. Croix and St. Thomas. All right. With Alexis George, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.